There it is. Huh. Strange feeling here after all those years.
Yeah, I can imagine, especially after having been sold.
Wait. What in blazes is that?
What am I doing?
What are you doing?
I don't know. Is it the thing with my eyes? I'm just sort of shy.
Never mind. Sorry.
Oh.
Shagun's office should be on the first floor.
What the hell's going on?
Let's take a look around.
Are you talking about him? Oh, I didn't realize. My man was standing behind me. His name is Lucius. He's a good man. He's just gonna wander around. Don't worry about it. Is there evil in here? Am I gonna have to be ready to fight stuff? I can sleep here. That's nifty. I'm not too sure if I want to, but well, there's nothing in here. Where's the man? He's upstairs. You go look upstairs. I'm gonna have a look here. Book of Poetry. And, ooh, some random loot. But nothing out of the ordinary. My man, can you chill? I'm sort of on edge already. This place is kinda skeevy. This is definitely not a place to be raising children. Except if you're raising them as cattle, I suppose, which is precisely what she was doing. Which is all kinds of maddening. Oh, there's a door here. We need to find a key, my dude. I haven't found one yet, but maybe you've had more luck. Where are you? You're upstairs still. I guess I'm gonna join you. I'm not a big fan of going in basements alone. You know, if I can help it at all, but... They did have all the paintings here, like all the paintings. Wow. Oops. Let's grab all of that.
Nothing's changed.
Really? Ooh, wow. Thank you. Did you find anything useful?
Alright, here we are. And would you look at that?
What?
Stock lists, spendings, earnings. No, that doesn't help us.
Okay. So what if she had like a black book?
She did. If I remember one thing, then it's how obsessed that old cunt was with her lists.
Yeah.
Everything needed to be documented. Every crust of bread, every single donation. So, if she really did sell children to the father over all those years, there must be reports. Just not here. Her hidden safes. That's a chance.
Where are the safes?
Everybody down here has hidden safes. Even if the house was under the protection of the Relata, there would still be the occasional raids.
Right.
Even I can remember at least half of a dozen of them. They just came in, made a ruckus, and took whatever they could get their hands on. Eventually, Shagun even let them in voluntarily.
So, even if you pay the tax, you're not really that safe, are you?
No.
Yeah. And do you have any idea where the safes are?
No, but I'm pretty sure that they're here in the orphanage. I say we split up. You check the kitchen, the cellar, and the storage room in the backyard. I'll take care of the rest.
Sure. Anything I should look out for?
Hidden switches, false bottoms, the usual. You'll manage.
Sure.
So will I. Good luck.
So, find all hidden compartments. I hear a man, a very skeevy man, that's sort of anxiously breathing downstairs. I think we might have to get into a scuffle. Sometime soon. Just, you know, a small heads up. Soon might be now.
Enemy!
Yeah, you don't say, dumbass. Oh, why are you pushing me into the enemies? You absolute bellends. Crap, that was not a good idea. I need to resummon my man ASAP. Yeah, those possibly might have been my last words. Yeah. I'm in trouble now. Actually, I might not be. This is going fairly well. Ow. Who dares? Don't give up, Tharaêl. We got this. Just a bit of happy slappy. Shit. The guys with the bows are a real pain in the ass. And now we might be a little bit screwed. Oh shit, my fever is spiking. Bastion potion. Heavy armor. No, thank you. Where's my ambrosia? There it is. Oof, okay, that's better. Anything else? I need mana. Pronto. Because I need to up a second circle. Did I take any fungi? There you go. Boop. Okay, so that's a good start. There we go. Good to go. There's a lot of these bastards though. Holy hell. Whoops. These stupid arrows. There you go. There's one here as well. Can you don't? Can you just die? Oh my god. Sturdy, sturdy bastards. Ooh, lights out. Well then. Time for round 2, I suppose. Let's see what we can do. I think I want this. I'm not too sure what the left hand is. Is that the circle of protection? No, it's protection from magic, which I don't necessarily need right now. I'm just gonna try to make headway. How about we put the circle right here and fuck these guys. There you go. Okay, now what? I need the mana. I need the mana regardless. But is there anything else I can use that might skew things in our favor? Because this battle is hefty. I mean, for one thing, I could use a better circle. Although it's gonna take a lot more mana. Turn Undead seems mildly useful. Might actually take the lesser rank. I could actually try to use the Psychosis, because it's supposed to lower their stats if I hit 3 times, which seems interesting. So that's 1, and 2, and 3. Does that work for you? Does that do anything? How about you? 1, 2, and 3, and oh, you resisted. Ow. It doesn't seem to do as much as I would have hoped. Shit, my fever's spiking again. How's my mana doing? Not great. Okay, different plan. Okay, blow some shit up. I mean, we can. I need to put the circle back up. Sharpish. There we go. And in the meantime, what can I use this mana for? I guess I could blast them, but it doesn't seem to do much. Paralyze. Revive. That might be useful. Revive might be useful. Kill one. Revive it. Hmm.
Come on. You could do better than that.
Oh shit. They're owning me from the distance. And one of them fell, so could actually try to revive. Not too sure if it's gotta work, but it doesn't work, damn it. Let's just cook your ass. Son of a bitch. This is a hefty fight, but I'm all for it. Tharaêl seems to be pretty good at taking damage. Ow, fucking archers. I need to be ready with another circle. Otherwise I'm just gonna get screwed. There we go. Do I still have a shield? Yeah. I should probably deal with the archers first. These guys are a real pain in the ass. Where did they go even? They sort of ran downstairs. Can I help you out here? There we go. Oh, there's another one. Oh, beautiful, dude. Beautiful. So that's a few of them down. But not nearly enough. Die, buddy. Don't block me in. I'm gonna die. Jesus Christ. How you doing? Ooh, wow. God damn. I mean, Tharaêl can really like kick some ass once he gets going. But can you please not step on my flames though, you idiot? There's more. Yeah, and these guys hurt as well. There you go.
Any last words?
How you doing? I think it's the last one. We might be able to end this. Hold on. There you go. God damn, what a fight. Wait, are you just walking off like that? I mean, I guess it was up to me to explore the basement, but still. These guys are packing some hefty bows as well. So I need to look for things out of the ordinary. Things that might trigger. Old Claymore, how good is it? not too good. Wait, are the things on the map? They seem to be. I thought there were 3 though. I thought there were 3. Optional. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have a good look around then. Oh, there's another room here. Ooh. What is this place? Looks like some very skeevy storage room. There's even holes in the walls. You can sort of go around here. It goes even deeper. Jesus. Oh, hello. What was that? Something opened. Ooh, secret. An ancient book. And some money. Hmm. Is that Tharaêl singing? That's a bit skeevy. Okay, so to not sing murder songs when you're hanging out with me, I would enjoy that immensely. Wait, is everything alright, my dude? The fuck is up with him? Sure. Buddy, are you alright?
Snip, 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 cut through the throat.
Maybe I should just leave him to it. He might have some childhood trauma that he's sort of privately dealing with, and I'm gonna leave him to it. Ooh. A rusty key to the orphanage, really? But where does it go to? Oh, shit, the rusty casket, right here. Which gives us, wow, some very fancy loot. My man Tharael's, I worry about him. But I guess we're pressing on. This goes like deeper and seems fairly skeevy. And there's noises. And there's things. Tharaêl, I'm assuming I shouldn't expect too much help. Let's get to work. Murad the Faceless. That sounds like a fellow that I probably do not wish to deal with from a close distance. Yeah. Wow. He just absolutely wrecked Lucius. And he has... Ooh, wait, what's going on? Why are you fighting me? Why are you running? Is he that scary? I mean, it's just a faceless man. Just try to explode him, and you're fine. See how you do? I should teach you that. I know you're an ice elemental. You know, maybe you could sort of dual class. Where did he go? There's a sword. The Voice of the Forgotten. Deals very high additional damage during a critical. Wow. I mean, I gotta try that at some point, right? I mean, I gotta try that now, right? Let's see. Let's put this in our favorites, at the very least. Let's have a look-see. Let's pull out the old one too. Wait. There we go. Ooh, it pulls out fairly quick. It's fairly short as well. Quite interesting. Did he slide all the way back down here? That's a bit unfortunate. He made it all that way upstairs. I sincerely hope he doesn't have friends. God damn. I wasn't gonna be able to find that one for the life of me. That one was difficult. I had to look it up, unfortunate, but goddamn, that one was well hidden. Gives us some coins in Morala's Blessing. A very nice shield. Wow, a very nice shield. Holy hell, can I equip it? I mean, I guess I can, but it's gotta get in the way of many other things I do. Although, then again, it is a very fancy shield. I guess I can sort and board it a bit. Let's see how Tharaêl's doing. My man? Are you done singing?
Snip, snip,
He's not done
cut to
singing.
the throat, the head.
Dude. Are you okay?
Tharaêl? Yes, Tharaêl. Back then he still existed.
Oh, buddy, not you
Now he's
too.
gone. Now there's only Brother Raph.
Not you too.
He killed them all, you know. Lethal, Wilma, Tharaêl, all of them gone or dead. We couldn't enter the cold flesh. We screamed. We screamed as loud as we could because it hurt so bad. But then that would have made him angry because then he couldn't concentrate anymore. But what else should we have done? It just hurt so bad. No matter how much of the blue juice he gave us, it always hurt so bad.
Of course it did, buddy. You're talking about the father, aren't you?
Father. Yes, our father.
Yeah.
We never saw his face, you know. She always wore this mask, this terrible, scary
His
mask.
face, she... What? Do you remember what he did to you?
Yes, he wanted to make us happy. That's what she always said, that she wanted to make us happy. At first I believed him, but then they took Letho. Letho, they just came in and took him into the room. I heard him scream. Hours and hours, and then suddenly silence. Silence for eternity. But I shouldn't talk so much. Too much talking makes the father angry. Just let me sleep, will you? Just sleep. What are you doing here?
Are you alright, buddy?
What happened?
Don't you remember?
Remember? What should I remember? I was dizzy, so I took a nap. Must have been the hunger. I didn't have a meal in 2 days.
That must be it. Do you want some meat? I guess that's not an option. Yeah, something happened to you, buddy. I think it may have been a bit of the old childhood trauma.
Seizure? What do you mean?
You had a regression.
What? But why? What did I say? I see. I must have been this place. It brought back my memories.
You make it sound like that's not a big deal.
What do you want to hear? I have no idea what that was. Same as you.
Sure. Yeah, man, sure. So, what do we do about that? I'm assuming you can verify that what I told you that you told me is probably true.
No, I don't. But it doesn't matter. We should focus on the task at hand. What about the safe? Did you find anything?
Yeah, man. Well, I found a book, man.
Let me see. Can you believe it? That's a list of all the children who were sold. Name, age, price. She sold us like cattle. I don't know whether to cry or laugh.
I kind of forgot to have a look in the book
Doesn't say
myself.
anything about what the father did to us. Did you find anything else?
Sure. Well, I found a bunch of random loot. Not really anything relevant to you, I suppose.
Shit. Well, what did I expect? It was worth a try. Do you want to know something? Shagun... I didn't think she actually did it. When I first heard of her involvement in the matter, I always thought she was living proof that not everybody can be corrupted if you shove enough money up their ass. Seems I was wrong.
I mean, there are people who stay true to themselves.
Yeah, of course.
And yeah, this man is not really the talkative type. But what about your friend, Letho?
Did I? Tell me, what is it to you? Why do you care?
Just call me Dr. Emmeline, here to sort of fix your brain. I guess I'm just curious, man.
Fine. You gave me little reason to distrust you, so why the fuck not? If we're unlucky, neither of us will be alive anymore 2 days from now. Come.
Sweet.
Let's find somewhere to sit.
Sure. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, sure.
Sit.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Let's keep this brief. My family discarded me as a child. And no, I don't blame them. I was weak, frail, and always ill. It was unlikely that I would see 5 winters.
Do you remember anything about him?
I don't know. I've forgotten most of it.
How? Did you have a brain fart? What they did wasn't exactly nice, was it?
Ah, nonsense. Keeping me would have burdened the entire family.
Yeah,
What they did wasn't cruel. It was necessary.
sure, yeah. I mean,
Cruelty is something else. Cruelty is inflicting suffering when it's avoidable, or simply for pleasure.
yeah.
Sadist scum like Kalian, lust murderers or mad
Ooh,
cult
buddy.
leaders who stop at nothing to get their way. Not even the corpses of children.
I'm not really here for the racism, but, sure.
I am. Thanks to Letho. It must have been 6 winters back then, whereas I was 4 or 5. I don't remember. He found me in the gutter and took me in. I'm not sure you realize what that means. Surviving alone is hard enough as it is for an urchin child. But taking care of someone else, it decreases your chances even more.
Yeah, of course it does.
Letho didn't care. He saw me, he let me sleep in a pile of hay he called his bed, and shared his bread with me. I still have no idea why he did it.
Because you were pathetic, man. It's just something that happens sometimes. Where did you actually live?
In the sewers. It's full of robbers and thieves and other scum nowadays, but back then, there were lots of secret corners and tunnels for a child to hide in.
That sounds like a hood, yeah.
The good old days.
Yeah, when there was less crime, I guess. Perhaps before the coming of the Rolada, but, never mind all that. So, why was he on his own?
I don't know. They never wanted to talk about it. Not even later, in the orphanage.
So, I guess it didn't exist at the time he actually found you.
It did. But there were a limited number of beds.
Right.
New beds only became available if an orphan reached the age of 12 and was sent back onto the streets.
12? Jesus Christ.
Or, of course, if one died. What they had was a list. You could have them put your name on there, and every time a new bed became free, the orphans would be called into the alley, and the list was read out aloud from top to bottom. Strange feeling, as you could imagine. When Letho was 8, and I was about 7, we both got lucky and got a bed. We spent 5 years there, and one moon before the abduction by the Relata, shortly before his 12th birthday, I swore to him that I'd come with him once they put him back on the streets. I don't know if you can understand this, but the thought that he'd be out there while I slept in my bunk bed...
What do you mean can't understand this? I'm not a fucking dog that you talk to. What did Leto say about your bold childhood courage?
What do you think? He called me an idiot.
Yeah, that's basically what you
rightly
were.
So, because I was still the frail little kid I had been when my parents abandoned me, and that ugly cough that I had would still come back every time winter returned. Still, had push come to shove, I would have followed him. Nothing and no one could have stopped me.
So, what was life in the orphanage like?
Peaceful. It sounds strange to say it after all that's happened, but if I'm being honest, the years in the refuge were the only truly peaceful time in my life. Of course, it wasn't a picnic. Food was scarce because the orphanage stayed afloat only through donations, and we had to work a lot. You know, clean, cook, tend to the garden. But still, we had a home.
Up until the point you were experimented on. Yeah. So, Shagun sold the other children before she sold you and Letho. Did you not notice anything?
Back then, I didn't. But in retrospect, I should have. For example, there were those twin sisters. One morning we woke up and they were gone. Shagun wouldn't say a word about it, but we thought it was because they'd died and she was in mourning. Now I know better.
Right. And then the father took you.
Yes, me and Letho. I still remember that day as though it was yesterday. It had been an exhausting day and my cough had come back. Shagun put out the candles and we fell asleep. Then, all of a sudden, they were there, right in front of our beds. We screamed. We struggled. Tried to flee, but it didn't matter. Uncle Nalek was there to help the masked men to calm us. Shagun and the other adults, they just stood by and watched. Can you imagine?
Wait, there were more adults, really?
Stood there and fucking watched.
Yeah.
You know the rest of the story. They put sacks over our faces and threw us into a carriage, like cattle on their way to the slaughterhouse. Then, darkness. The next clear memory I have is awaking on a pile of bodies in the corpse pit.
Jesus. And you never saw any of the children again?
No. Of course, I looked through that corpse pile as well as I could, but there was no one there.
You did, did you?
It was...
You absolute madman.
You know? Letho and I were there for each other through it all, and he was my best friend, my brother, my family. Damn it, he was the only one I ever had. And now he's dead. His skeleton's probably rotting somewhere in the sewers, if the father's experiments left any of his body at all. I don't know if you can even remotely understand how much I hate this person.
Why do you keep saying
He
that?
is evil incarnate. It's that simple.
Did you ever go looking for Letho?
What do you think I am? An idiot?
Yeah, maybe.
Of course I looked for him.
I'm not
For
sure
weeks,
yet.
Months. Fucking years. But nobody had seen him or even knew who I was talking about. For them, he was just another dead orphan in the caves.
And you've had no one to back you up ever since.
Backup. I don't believe in backup anymore.
Right.
Just look around, will you? This thing we call our world. What is it if you take away the glitter? A ring? A fucking arena? They all just care about their own ends, and they are willing to do anything to see them through. Lie, steal, murder. And now? Now they're talking about the red madness, as if things hadn't always been the way they are now. Friendship is a privilege for the young and foolish. Letho always believed in the good in people.
I mean, sure, it still is there. It's still there. People are just scared. Like, scared people are not evil, they're just scared. Of course they're gonna act out of fear, but... you know. So now I have a few different options. All of which seem fairly, they have a high possibility of sort of not being enjoyed by the man if he hears it. I want to hear as much as I can about what he has to say. I'm not too sure which one to pick. Have you ever had love, my man?
What is it to you?
Curiosity, I guess?
If you ask me, there's nothing more superficial than love.
Why?
Well, okay, let me ask you this. Imagine a man with terrible burn scars on his face.
Okay,
What do you think?
don't have to imagine, I've seen
that
one.
Man the women dream of when the bards sing of a knight in shining armor coming to their rescue?
Your problem is believing that every woman needs a knight in shining armor to come rescue them. You absolute doofus. Jesus holy Christ, what do I even respond to hyperbole like that? I mean, I can't really tell him that, you know, you're full of shit, you shouldn't even talk like that. Apparently that's not an option. I guess that's different, coming the closest.
If you say so.
I do say so.
Love you're
I say so
talking
very
about,
much.
It's a simple equation. If you're attractive, rich, or powerful, you might get to enjoy it.
God damn it,
If
dude.
not, have fun. That's one of the few teachings of the Relas I actually agree with.
I am glad to hear that my friends did a poo, and this man sitting here in front of me is basically king of the incels. So I can sort of push back on this with the idealist crap that I probably genuinely believe in, but what's the point? He's just gonna get pissed off and leave, like, what's the point? So, since you don't care about it, why... Well, that's such a cliche. If you don't care about it, why do you think about it? That is, you know, that's a dumb question, but I want to see what he's gonna say.
That was by far
Thank
the
you.
most
Thank
stupid
you.
thing you've said tonight.
I agree.
Yes, I have put a lot of thought into these things. That doesn't mean I don't stand by my opinion. Quite the contrary.
Yeah. I mean, I have to give him that. So what about Letho, though? Didn't you sort of, you know, brotherly love or something?
Like a brother. That's different.
Oh, so now that's you saying that's different. So I could respond. You big dummy. So what? You think love is an illusion?
No. Just one of the most banal feelings we're capable of.
Banal? There's no feelings that's banal. The only thing that's banal is the way you cope with your feelings. And Letho being dead doesn't really have to do with his convictions, does it?
It doesn't? Then fate has a bad sense of humor.
It does. You're saying that as if it's a joke, but, you know, that's sometimes just true. I'm not gonna tell the man to trust me, that seems foolish. But it does kinda sound like his death broke you a bit.
Broke me. Trust me, I'm quite intact. If anything, it opened my eyes. You know, being on my own, as you put it, it doesn't bother me. Not at all. I know how it must sound to you, but if you're alone, you're invincible.
No, I get it.
The worst anybody can do to you is kill you. And since death is the end of all feeling, it doesn't
Well,
matter.
that's a bit of a fucked up way of phrasing it, but...
Friends, family, love, they leave you open, exposed.
Yeah,
For me,
that's how you grow.
It's simple. If the father kills me, I have failed. But at least there'll be no one to mourn my loss. No widow, no children, no friends. A clean cut, as though I never existed.
And if it succeeds, what then?
I'll see when we get there.
Cool. What if you found somebody else like Letho?
There is no other person like Letho.
Oh shit, that was rude.
And even
Sorry.
if there were, I'd keep my distance. The time for these kinds of things has gone.
I guess I'm just gonna tacitly agree with him, man. Just to give him, you know, a bit of a shoulder rub, because it sounds like, you know, seems to be a small boy acting extremely tough.
Either way, we've wasted enough time. As I said, it might be hours before the father decides, or if we're unlucky, weeks or months. I'll send out a messenger if I learn something, and should anything unusual happen, just meet me at my hideout. I'll be there for an hour every day before nightfall. Until then.
Cheers, man. I guess I'll wait.
Do that.
Oh my god. Okay, so the first thing I gotta do is go tell those numbskulls to stop talking about poo in my video games. Hold on, give me a minute.